What's going on, muscle monsters? Alain Gonzalez here, and in this video we're going to talk about the effects of marijuana on your training.
Wow. Makes sense with the rest.
So let's talk about a recent study that they put out. Researchers at the University of Colorado Boulder examined the exercise habits of marijuana users. And what they found was pretty interesting, but keep in mind that a lot of this is just basically anecdote, right? I ask you a question, you give me an answer, right? It's not like we're plugging you up to machines and seeing if you built muscle faster or if you lost more fat or anything of that nature, but nonetheless, the information or the data is still pretty interesting, okay? So what they found was that 80% of people who exercise and use marijuana use it before or after a workout, which I thought was pretty fascinating because personally I don't smoke weed or do weed, but I couldn't imagine getting high and then going into the gym and lifting weights. That said though, I do have some acquaintances who are power lifters, right? So they're on serious training programs who do get high before they go to the gym and they find it to be okay. Next thing was 70% of these marijuana users claim that they found exercise to be more enjoyable, right? So I guess what they're saying is I enjoy working out more when I'm high, or getting high makes the workout more enjoyable, all right? Which is, again, pretty interesting because personally, again, if I went to the gym and I was high, I couldn't imagine being able to function, much less find it enjoyable. So I guess what I'm saying is, it just gonna depend on the individual. It also probably depends a lot on, how regularly you are consuming marijuana, right? Someone who smokes once a month versus someone who smokes twice a day isn't going to feel the same, right, about going to the gym high. And again, that's just my opinion. The next thing, 78% said that it boosted their recovery. Again, this is all anecdote. It's not like they ran any test to see if they actually were recovering faster, but I imagine that a lot of these people have trained and not smoked, and then have trained and smoked, and to them, they just feel like they recover better, right, when they are using marijuana, which again is pretty interesting. Another thing is 50% or over 50% said that they were more motivated to work out, which goes against everything that we think, right, as a society about marijuana users, right? Now, personally, I know people in my life who use it, and they're great people, and they're not like what most people think marijuana users are like, right? What do they think? They think that they are unmotivated, that they're just kind of sitting around, that they're very laid back, right? You don't picture a high-level athlete smoking weed regularly, but the truth is that a lot of them do, and this just proves it, right? People who do marijuana aren't necessarily lazy, right? There's tons of people who don't do marijuana and are lazy, right? So that's not what's going to determine whether you're lazy or not. And the next thing that I found really interesting was that 38% of people claimed that they performed better. Okay, now that's pretty interesting. Again, going back to me or anyone who doesn't do marijuana at all or doesn't do it regularly, I don't think you could imagine going into the gym and getting a better workout, right? Or pushing bigger numbers or running further, right? By being high. That's all fine and dandy, right? These are people who, again, this is all anecdote. These are people who, I guess, were asked questions. They told you, hey, I find it more enjoyable. I find that I recover faster. I'm more motivated. I perform better. But at the end of the day, it's just going to depend. Say, for example, you're someone who gets high regularly. And when you get high, you can't control your appetite. So it's hindering your ability to stay within your calories. So you're unable to lose fat. So it's harder for you to reach your goals, right? Or even if you're bulking and you just not only hit your calorie surplus, but you go overboard, so you're gaining more fat than you need to. In that case, it's gonna hurt you, all right? And that's plain and simple. But if you're smoking weed regularly or on occasion or whatever the case may be, and you're finding that it's not impairing your ability to control your appetite, and even if you are high, you're still able to keep that discipline and stay within your calories, then personally, I have no problem with it. If you find that smoking weed after the gym relaxes you, right, and it's just something you prefer to do, maybe you want to wind down, something like that, the truth is that it's probably not going to have any negative effect on your ability to build muscle or lose fat. Now, we can't say this with absolute certainty. Again, we need more research, right? We don't know if it's going to hurt you in terms of losing fat directly, but I highly doubt it. We don't know if it's going to hurt you from building muscle, but again, I highly doubt it. It's all going to depend on your actions when you're high. Do you just eat more? Can you not control your appetite? Do you perform better? Are you like these people that you feel more motivated to go to the gym? It's just going to depend. All right? Now I got a question for you because I want to run my own personal little study here on the YouTube channel. Do you ever smoke weed or get high right before a workout? And if so, do you find that it's better? Do you find that it's worse? Or do you find that there's really no difference? I'm actually quite interested to know. So leave that in the comment section below. Make sure to subscribe for more videos, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.